Welcome back to the Winner's Circle University, man. Today we're going to be talking about sacrifices. Okay? Today we're going to be talking about sacrifices. So, last week I was chilling with the boys. Let me fix this real quick. It's too hot. So, last week I was chilling with the boys, right? And I was having some very, very deep conversations with my brother, right? Well, not my brother, but one of the guys. And he was one of my first students, like as in when I was teaching Forex, when I just started, he was one of my first students. So we've been cool ever since. But long story short, we was having some great conversations, bro. Like I'm talking about amazing conversations, and it's crazy because we was having some conversations, and we was talking about a lot of things. So for about like the next 5 videos, these are all ideas that I've got from him, as in like the conversations we were having. And I just thought they were crazy, so I was like, I'm taking mental notes and I'm gonna tell you how it goes, right? So sacrifices, right? So sacrifices. In order to get to the next level, you have to make some sacrifices. Like right now, my phone's right here. So what am I recording on? A new camera. I'm recording on a camera, bro. I just bought a camera. Got a new tripod, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you have to make sacrifices to get to the next level. So, sacrifices. He was saying, there's a lot of people out there that don't really want to make the sacrifices, right? And then they blame other people for the sacrifices that they made, but they didn't want to make them same sacrifices. Like, for instance, y'all know one of my slogans I always say, see you at the top because the bottom is not the option, right? See you at the top because the bottom is not an option, right? In order to get to the top, you either have to take the elevator or you can take the stairs, right? Most people, they don't even want to take the stairs, right? And then some people, they don't even want to take the elevator. So it's like, how are you going to get there? You want me to carry you? Because I ain't going to do that. But sacrifices. I have made a lot of sacrifices in life. You know, some of them paid off, some of them haven't, some of them didn't. You know, some of them just ain't happened yet. But you still have to make sacrifices. Like, to this day, I'm still making sacrifices, bro. Everybody makes sacrifices. This man, I was about to call him Henry, but this man makes at least $10,000 a week. Not a month, a week. Every single week. So, what sacrifices did he make to be in that position? I mean, I know, I'm just saying, like, hypothetically speaking. What sacrifices did he take for him to be able to be in that position? Like, that's how you gotta think. To get to the next level, what sacrifices do you have to make? Right now, I'm in the gym. I was gonna record outside, but it's fucking wet. And I can't be bothered. It's wet outside, so I was like, nah, I'll just go in the gym. I'll go lift some weights, because I wanted to go earlier, but I forgot what I was doing. But yeah, I was brushing my teeth, washing my face, you know what I'm saying? Getting my hygiene right, because I had just woke up. But long story short, it's just crazy, man. Like, you gotta make sacrifices to get to the next level, man. So it's like, it don't matter what you want to do. It don't matter what it is as long as you know the sacrifices that you have to make. Like, in order to get into college or the school that you want to get to, you have to have good grades, you have to get a nice GPA. I was about to say GPT. You have to have a nice GPA, right? So, in order to get that, what do you have to do? You have to make sacrifices. You have to stop hanging out with your friends. You got to stop lollygagging while you're in school. You got to actually go to every class and pay attention so you can pass the class. That's the only way to get your GPA high. In my family, I had the highest GPA in my whole entire family. I had a 5.0 GPA. And my cousin, she's the smartest, you know, but she got I think it was a 4. Right now, she's a lawyer for kids or somewhere around there. I don't know. But yeah, man, you got to make sacrifices, bro. You got to make sacrifices, bro. Sacrifices has to be made, right? So that's what we were talking about. We were talking about sacrifices, and it was some crazy things. But yeah, that's it, man. You just gotta make sacrifices if you're trying to get to the next level, you know? You can't. Doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result, is the definition of insanity. That's what you call insane. Like, you can't be saying you want to do this and you want to do that, but then you're still doing the same thing over and over. Like, I'm pretty sure y'all know who I'm talking about when I say this guy is still failing the test that I give him to this day. He had 3 tests. He only passed one of them, which was reading a book that I sent him. It was a 3-page book. He took 3 months to read it. It was crazy. It was a 3-page e-book. He took 3 months to read it, but he read it. The next test was to change his Instagram and start rebranding himself. Still haven't done that. And I think the third one was like, motherfucker, like, shave your face, like, get a haircut, start looking like the man that you claim to say you are. This nigga looking like he was homeless last week and he's still homeless right now. Like, what the fuck are you doing? But anyways, it's my boy. But it's just, I don't know, man. It's like he wants a lot of stuff, but he don't want to make the sacrifices. And it's the same thing with us too. You know what I'm saying? We're all in the same boat, per se. So it's like, just make sacrifices, bro. Also, you know, journaling really does help. I don't journal in my physical book all the time. Sometimes I journal on the computer, or I journal in my notes app on my iPhone. But journaling, man, journal helps a lot. Journal helps a lot, right? Because in order to see how you're doing or where you're coming from, you have to see it on paper. What do I mean you have to see it on paper? Behind me, that says grind, execute, hustle, grit, talent, success. The last one says success, right there. So, what does that mean? That means, in order to see that you did what you said you were going to do last week, you have to put it on paper. You won't know what you did unless you can see it. And I did that. I've been doing it like I told y'all. I told y'all like 2 episodes ago. But basically what happened was when I started actually writing down in my journal, I actually started to see like, hey, I actually been making progress. It doesn't have to be huge progress, but as long as it's progress because consistency is key. Consistency is key. In order to get to the top of the elevator or to the top floor, because we're starting on floor 1 right now. We're trying to get to floor 10. The elevator got to consistently go up. It can't stop. It got to consistently go up. And as I was saying that, I think my next video, I'm going to make a video about the elevator story. A lot of y'all might know Avery B. He was the one who told me. And it's a crazy story because when I first heard it, bro, it's real shit. And it goes hand in hand with this because you have to make sacrifices. So, with that being said, thank y'all boys for watching, man. Thank y'all for loving and supporting everything y'all boys do. Don't forget to click the link in the description to join the Winner's Circle University. And yeah, turn on post notifications so you boys never miss a video. And with that being said, I'll see y'all boys on the flip side, man. Peace. Sacrifices, man. You gotta make sacrifices, man. In order to get to the next level, you have to make sacrifices. See you at the top. Get the bottom, not an option.